Hey, I'm Jesse. Let's have a devotion. We are at the final devotion, the final piece of our Ruth series, and it overlaps invariably with Matthew. I cannot emphasize this enough. It's all one big story. From Ruth to Matthew, it's all one story. Ruth is Old Testament. Matthew is canonically, quite literally, the first book of the New Testament, but they share text. This is not something to be overlooked. It's not some trivial detail. It's everything. It's all one big redemptive story. The events of Ruth were not just some isolated love story. They were, as our bumper video said at the beginning of every one of our sermon videos, the greatest miracle in the history of the universe. That's how God brought about Jesus. That's the genealogical line leading to Jesus. Here's Matthew chapter 1, verse 2. Abraham fathered Isaac. Isaac fathered Jacob. Jacob fathered Judah and his brothers. Judah fathered Perez. Okay, we talked a lot about Perez. And Zerah by Tamar, who, although she's often cited, ironically, as an example for egalitarians, was not an example to be followed, for crying out loud. Perez fathered Hezron. Hezron fathered Aram. Aram fathered Amminadab. Amminadab fathered Nahshon. Now, if you're not in a group yet, I pray that you are starting next week, because the word Nahshon, the name Nahshon, it came up. Our students here at Redemption Church discussed him at length. He was the first one to make a sacrifice on the pristine, brand new altar of the Old Testament. Our Campbell family Honda Pilot is about to hit 200,000 miles. In fact, it might even be doing it right now, but it's beaten up, okay? It's got some scratches. The interior is scarred up. It's been drawn upon. It's been spilled upon. And when my wife and I think about buying a new car, there's a sense of dread that comes over us, because we know that we'll buy a new car, whatever model it may be, and it will be pristine from the dealer. And then we will be in a state of fear. Who's gonna be the first one of the two of us? It's probably gonna be me, by the way, who spills coffee. Which Campbell kid who invariably, because we have to get up super early on Sunday mornings, because all the Campbells have to be there at the theater to plant this church. And so invariably somebody's breakfast is gonna end up ground into the carpet on the floor or the seats or what have you. We just know that somehow this pristine car is going to end up getting a stain on the inside, there's that pain that hits you at the thought of your brand new car getting its very first dent on the outside. But then somehow the second dent, it doesn't bug you as much. And the second stain on the interior doesn't bother you as much. It's just that first one. Well, imagine the very first altar built for the worship of God. And Nahshon is charged with the very first sacrifice to be made upon it. That's what he did. Nahshon is named in the genealogy at the end of Ruth, and the genealogy, the gematria, if you will, at the beginning of Matthew. Nahshon, okay, see Matthew chapter 1, verse 4, would make the first sacrifice of the Old Testament altar, and a descendant of Nahshon would make the final sacrifice ever needed. Welcome to the Gospel of Matthew. Jesus is that descendant who goes from Nahshon, okay, to Salmon, to Boaz, by way of Ruth, through Obed, to Jesse, to David, to Jesus. From Nahshon to Jesus, the sacrificial system is begun and completed. I'll see you tomorrow.